Business Besties, it's Carmen and I am back with another video. Today, I'm kind of excited about this topic. I don't know why. It might be boring to you. It may not be, but we're going to talk about 10 must-have email templates for your sleepover business. So if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned. So the first email template we are going to talk about is the party inquiry email. This email is an automated email that a customer will get as soon as they fill out your party inquiry form. If you have your CRM connected to your website, you probably have your contact form embedded on your website so that you can get the inquiry directly to your Honeybook or your 17 hats or whatever it is that you are using for your CRM. So you can set up an automated email response from the CRM to go to the customer. My email says, "Thank you for your party inquiry. We will be with you in 24 to 48 hours. And it also has the website. The second email template you need is the party date is available template. This template just states the next steps that you need for the booking process, as well as if the person has any questions. I used to wait to send the party proposal after they had any questions. So they would either email me the questions or they would say, no, I don't have any questions. And from that point, I would send a proposal. What I personally noticed was I would lose a lot of people in between saying the date is available and the proposal. So what I started doing is once I say the date is available, I'll go ahead and I send a proposal. I decided to ask, do you have any questions on the inquiry form on the website? So I usually know if they have questions. I'm not saying you should do this or you should change how you do what you do, but what I've thought about is making my booking process easier. If you've already taken the time to answer so many questions about your party, because that's what's on my contact form. It's what's your theme, what's the party date, how many guests, what type of party. If you take the time to answer all that, I feel like you're really gonna book. So that way I just cut extra email going back and forth emails and I just send a proposal. In most cases, I would say 8 out of 10, they book. Some people ghost you and that's fine, but that is my process. I just kind of wanted to stop and say that. Third email you want to have is the party date is unavailable. In that email, you want to give alternative dates and also ask them to keep you in mind for future. The fourth email is a thank you for booking email, and this is another automated email that you will get as soon as this email states the next steps and when you should expect to hear from us again. It also tells the customer to contact us if they have any questions. My fifth email is an email that I actually created this year, and it is a pricing email. I do get questions about pricing, although all the information is listed right on the website. So what I used to do was respond basically saying our prices can be found here with a link. And what I noticed is when I did that, nobody would ever reply. I don't know if they went and followed the link or if they just were like, forget it. But what I did was I just created an email that has the pricing and it has my different packages. And at the bottom, it does have the link to the pricing page. And what I've noticed is people are starting to respond back and go ahead and book or just not book, but they're not ghosting like they were when I just said, here's a link to our pricing and packages. The sixth email that I'm going to talk about is a follow-up email that you send before you send the proposal. I don't send this as much anymore because I started sending the proposal with the party date is available. But if you don't do that, however your process is, if you need to send an email, like a follow-up email before you even send the party package information or the invoice or whatever, this is the email you're going to want to send. And it just says, hey, you filled out a party inquiry with us so many days ago, X amount of days ago, and we haven't heard from you. Are you still interested in the party? Now, the seventh email is a follow-up after the proposal is sent. Now, I have sent a few of these. This email just basically asks if the customer has any questions. if they're still interested. And it also states, we have you penciled in, but we have other guests that are asking for the requested date. If you decided to move forward, please let us know and keep us in mind for the future. And what I've noticed after I created this email, and this is an email that I've had for a long time, is that people, I guess, kind of start to feel bad, and they either say, yay, let's go forward with it, I'm sorry, I forgot I was on vacation, or they say, I apologize, we decided to go a different direction, which is fine. I just want to know what you're going to do so I can take you off my books, or if I'm going to. The 8th email you're going to have is a party reminders email. This is an email that I send 1 week prior to the party. The first thing it has is the time I will be there, and that is in a range. This is something we're going to talk about on another video, but you need to give people a range. Don't tell people that you're going to be there at 9 a.m. because anything can happen. I give an hour range. I will be there between 9 and 10. The next thing it states are basically my party expectations in a very nice way. I say, in order to prepare for your party, here are a few friendly reminders. Number 1, ask the guests to bring a pet pillow. Number 2, remember there is no eating or drinking on the beds. Number 3, please secure all your pets. Number 4, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The 9th email, which mine is not automated, but yours can be automated. And I'll tell you why I don't automate this email in just a moment. But the 9th email is a post-party email. It is thanking the customer once again for trusting us. It is asking for a review, and it talks about the damage deposit that they paid, if they're getting it back, when they should expect it back, anything like that about the damage deposit. Mine is not automated because it helps me to remember whether or not I sent their deposit back. And it's just steps that I need to take. So what I typically do is the next day after the party, I typically get my email ready to send. So I usually put the birthday child's name. It was a pleasure having a party for Elizabeth. Thank you for letting us celebrate with her, or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm messing that all up. I'm not even going to edit that out. But it basically is like, thank you for choosing us to celebrate or host Elizabeth's party. We refunded your deposit. You can expect it in X amount of days. Please leave us a review. The 10th and final email is a very important email. It is a follow-up with people who inquired and did not book. And then there's another one, so I guess this is the 11th email, for people who booked and had a party. It's just a follow-up, basically telling both of those people that we are still here, we are still in business, we would love to have another party with you, or we would love for you to give us an opportunity to throw you a party because you were interested at one point in time, but you didn't book for whatever reason. I typically offer a discount. You don't have to do that. It's just what I do. But it is something that I send out monthly for the next few months. So right now it's February. I usually send those out. I would start sending out my March and April ones now. So I do it every month for like the next few months ahead. That is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I am also thinking about creating the templates and selling them on Etsy. I'm not sure yet. They won't be for much, but it's something I'm thinking about doing, like a digital download. So if that's something you're interested in, if I have it, it will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.